How did your dog prove your parents dead wrong? The window frame creaked as I pulled myself through, thinking I'd successfully snuck back from Carter's party at 2 a.m. But the second my feet hit the bedroom floor, the lamp clicked on, and there sat my dad in my desk chair, my laptop open in front of him displaying every single text between me and Carter from the past 3 months. I knew I was dead. Fun night? He said, pulling up the pictures I sent him. I was so embarrassed because he started lecturing me on getting pregnant. You did this to yourself. Ollie is going back to the shelter tomorrow morning. My heart fell through the floor as I processed what he was saying. Ollie, the golden retriever puppy I'd gotten for my 16th birthday just 2 weeks ago. The dog I'd been begging for since I was 7. The only thing that made being trapped in this house bearable. You can't do that. He's mine. You gave him to me. I sobbed, but my dad was already walking toward the door. The next morning, I watched through tear-blurred eyes as Dad loaded Ollie into the car, the puppy's confused whimpering breaking what was left of my heart, and I spent the entire day in my room, refusing to eat, refusing to talk to them, just staring at Ollie's empty bed in the corner and the toy rope he'd left behind. By 11 p.m., when I heard my parents go to bed, their bedroom door clicking shut with finality, I knew what I had to do. I was getting my effing dog back. This time I didn't even bother being quiet as I went out the front door, not caring if they heard me, not caring about consequences anymore. The animal shelter was only a mile away, and when I got there, I marched straight to the desk with tears streaming down my face. I sobbed out a story about how my parents had accidentally brought in my emotional support animal, how I had severe anxiety and needed him back immediately, how it was all a terrible misunderstanding. Please, I begged. He's microchipped under my name. I can prove he's mine. This is all just a huge mistake. My parents didn't realize what they were doing. After what felt like an eternity of back and forth, of me showing every photo and video I had, of tears and pleading, she finally relented, saying she could make an exception given the circumstances. I was walking out with Ollie bouncing happily beside me, his tail wagging frantically, when I heard someone shout, "Wait! Stop! You can't take that dog!" But I didn't look back, just started running with Ollie keeping pace, both of us sprinting through the parking lot and into the darkness of the suburban streets. My phone stayed silent as I jogged home, no calls from the shelter, no texts from my parents, nothing. They must not have noticed I was gone yet, probably assumed I was sulking in my room like I'd been doing all day. But when I rounded the corner to our street, I saw the weirdest thing. Our front door was wide open, every light in the house blazing, and that definitely wasn't normal for midnight. I thought my parents were out looking for me, and as I crept closer, Ollie suddenly tensed beside me. Through the doorway, I could see chaos. Drawers pulled out, furniture overturned, and then I saw them. 2 men in dark clothes shoving my mom's jewelry box into a bag, while my parents lay motionless on the living room floor. My hands shook as I reached for my phone to call 911, but before I could unlock it, Ollie had already made his decision, charging through the door with a deep, menacing bark I didn't know a 4-month-old puppy could make. The burglar spun around just as 70 pounds of protective golden retriever launched himself at the nearest one, latching onto the man's arm. They both panicked and tried to run outside, while Ollie treated them like a chew toy. They both took off, and the neighbors ran over to help after hearing all the commotion. I cried by my parents' bedside for the entire night waiting for them to wake up, but I wasn't sure if they ever would. When my dad woke up, the first thing he did was check on me, but as soon as he saw Ollie in my arms, I could see he was mad. But as soon as they saw the pictures of those burglars, completely covered in bite marks, he broke down crying.